The Russia invasion of Ukraine is now into day 2. Ukrainians around the world anxiously watching the assault on their home country, and that includes here in Canada. For more on that, we are joined by Reverend Mikhailo Ozorovich of the Holy Eucharist Cathedral in New Westminster. Reverend, thank you for taking the time this morning.
Of course, thank you.
Now, I understand you have family in Ukraine. Where are they, and have you been able to speak with them?
My parents are in Western Ukraine, so relatively safer spot and under current circumstances in Ukraine. So spoke with my parents last night, late last night, and they're doing well, safe for now. My dad is, preparing to offer his service, and he's still figuring which way will go. Will it be involve him local defense units, or will he be sent to the front? So that's unnerving and scary. But for now, they're staying put and waiting for further instructions from local government.
I cannot imagine how hard it is for them right now and how hard it must be for you as well. Give us a sense of the situation from their perspective on the ground. What are they seeing?
They're seeing, flood of people who are going westward to the border and crossing the border into Hungary, Romania, or Poland to find safety. I'm following a few of those stories from our parishioners in our community here in British Columbia. So those are heartbreaking stories where women and children standing in long lines to cross the border into safety, because you don't know what's going to happen next. Then the general readiness of everyone to take up the arms if needed, like Kyiv recently had to do, residents of the capital. So that's another sense where people are ready to fight and do everything needed to defend the motherland.
Like your father stepping up for the territory defensive. That must just be so hard to watch from afar. And I want to talk a little bit about the response you've seen from the world. The G7 responding with massive sanctions, many saying, well, that's a little, too late. What are you hoping for? What are you praying for, I guess, from the West? And that includes Canada.
From the West, for the West, I pray to, again, not be afraid to go further and implement more sanctions, give more support to Ukrainian people. In all honesty, I don't expect other countries sending their troops and fighting our wars, but I hope and pray for more support, more sanctions on Russia, more military support to Ukrainian people. And at the same time, I'm praying for the East, that including Russia. I do pray for more people to awake to the horrors that are inflicted by the Putin regime and ideology there. And I do hope and pray for Russian people to rise and fight against that internally, because I believe the final resolution of conflict between Russia and Ukraine will only happen after conversion, deep conversion of people of Ukraine and the whole country. So these are my hopes and prayers for now.
Yeah, we see the people of Russia standing up and protesting on the streets of Russia. That must give you even a small sense of hope. And finally, we've seen the resilience of Ukrainian people on full display. In your eyes, what kind of Ukraine will we see out of this? Is this country forever changed?
I firmly believe that this is a moment to strengthen and build even further our national identity. Every challenge, if properly faced and lived through, does provide that opportunity for growth and strengthening. Unfortunately, high price is being paid, dozens for now, and maybe hundreds and eventually thousands of people laying their life. But I do hope and pray that and history is repeating itself, at the end, it will lead to a stronger nation, a more firm belief in the freedoms and in the identity of Ukrainian people.
Reverend Mikhailo Ozorovich, we are thinking of you. We are thinking of your family. Thank you for your time this morning, sir.
Thank you very much.